So we can start recording, too. Because we can.
8:47.
It is. Now, and if people are watching, we are in the pre-show part of GrokTALK, brought to you by GrokTALK.com, New Hampshire's leading conservative libertarian blog site, here at our splendiferous offices, nicely provided to us by the Coalition of New Hampshire Taxpayers, otherwise known as CNHT, that organization that brings fear into the heart of politicos and bureaucrats here in New Hampshire, every town and every county. They do good work.
Had to text my wife. My lovely wife. My beautiful bride.
Yes. Well, that's right. She can watch you directly on the live stream because I have gone and reached back into the past and brought out the Eye of Sauron.
Actually, I think she's helping my daughter with a Girl Scout yard sale, and I don't think they're watching the program.
You mean she's not using her smart device to be able to...
We don't have smart devices. We have dumb devices. We have old phones because we use them as phones, and they don't need to be anything else.
Oh.
So. Plus, I don't want to spend the extra money I don't have on a device plan that I would use, but that she would not. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So we really don't have much call for it. My kids don't have phones either. None of them. They don't need them. They just have no reason to have them. I'm not going to give my kid a phone just so they can play around with them. I have video games. I have consoles. I have things all over my house that my kids can do to entertain themselves with. I do not need a monthly installment plan to entertain them anywhere they happen to be. There's just no point to that. It doesn't make any sense. So, there's lots of phones. If they need one, they can have mine.
I just realized in looking at the cameras, I failed to put up a most important prop.
Oh, the banner.
The banner. So,
go get Bruce.
Yes. Is Ed working, by the way? Bruce is now coming out of his...
Ed should be working, yeah. I would think.
We can't let Ed go to waste.
Nope. Ed's gotten some action lately. We've used Ed a couple weeks in a row.
I would have to say that the call with Crispy was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
That was a lot of fun.
If you hear some humming or some wind noise, that's because it's hot in here and we have a fan.
Yeah, at some point soon.
Air conditioning.
Start up too.
Yeah, because it's too hot in this room. It's hot in here all year round, even in the winter. The heater makes it nice and hot. So we can wear shorts all the time, even when it's cold outside. This break is brought to you by me drinking my Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Sorry, I will rejoin you in just a moment.
Take your time. I'm going to do sound checks.
Yeah, baby!
I wasn't even going to play that today.
Okay, can we see the arrow in...
It's got to go this way a little.
Just a little.
And turn it a little bit towards the camera. Yeah,
How's that?
That's probably pretty good.
Let's take a look in the camera. Perfect. Perfect, he says.
Right, you don't need the W's, though, just so you know.
The W what?
On GraniteGrok.com. Just type in GraniteGrok.com. No W's.
That is true.
Whoever was editing this, and it wasn't me, didn't realize we didn't need those. But we appreciate the effort, because... it came out great. You'll notice that this looks a lot like the bookmark and the banner are very similar. You can't see the bottom pretty much, but
wait a minute. See, now we can do this. Hold it. No, the Eye of Sauron. There we go. See, I can even do a close-up of it.
Great. That's just great.
You're good.
For those of you who don't follow this program regularly, I'm not a big fan of being on video. I don't want to see myself.
All right, we'll go back to the other camera.
And
the other camera. Okay, you can put that down now.
I don't. Just not that interested. I mean, I have to listen to myself to edit the program, so it's not like I'm a big fan of me. But anyway, so now he brought this camera and stuck it in front of me, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yes, and if you can see on the live stream, here it is, the Eye of Sauron. We'll even hold it up. It's a nice little Logitech little doohickey here.
Yeah, we've had it for a while. We use it for events, and you can do close-ups of guests, right?
Yeah.
We're sitting like this, sitting right in front of it going, oh my god!
Yes.
So we have lots of Senate candidates on today. They're all Senate candidates.
Yeah.
So
Steve Kenda.
Yeah, Steve Kenda, and he's challenging primarying Stiles, Nancy Stiles.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't retire.
I don't think so.
A lot of them did. I just not sure who.
It's been a whole flock of them.
Yeah, and they keep going. And then Gary Daniels.
Correct.
Who I know is coming because I spoke to him on my way here, and he is running in what is now Senate District 11, I believe, which is mine, because what's his face there is resigning because Bragdon Peter, yes.
There's too many names to keep track
King
of.
Reggie.
And I am, jeez, I have to tell you, I'm one of those that is so bad at names.
Steve is District
This
20.
is not a good thing.
District 24, I believe. And then we'll be on the phone with Senator Bob Smith.
We have to get him in studio soon.
Yeah.
I've asked a couple times.
Looks like this is the third time we've had him on.
Yes.
Yes. Hang on, let me go get his number. So you'll have it when the time comes to make the call.
Make the call.
For those of you who are interested, next week I will be out, but we will have Kevin Bloom in to do a end of session wrap up, and you have Jane Cormier coming in as well.
Correct.
And then the week after that, we're probably doing a live stream from the Londonderry Fishing Game Club,
of which you have.
of which I'm wearing.
You're wearing
a
your shirt.
And then the week after that,
I am such a techie. I'm going to take a close-up of
plug
the
for the Londonderry Fishing Game Club. Correct. And then the week after that will be a normal in-studio week, and then the week after that we will be at the CNHT Family Picnic.
Yeah. That works.
Which is on July 5th. Get your tickets online at cnht.org.
Yes. And we'll have regular full kit, cameras,
and everybody who's there
soundboard.
will be our guest. So we don't have a guest list. Just if you could show up and be a guest if you want. Just pay your $10 to get in. And on the 12th we have Jazz Shaw from Hot Air booked to be on the program. And then July's starting to fill up. We got a pretty busy couple of weeks. We do have some space available on the 28th for those of you who are candidates or politically motivated persons who want to be on the program. You can just email either Skip or Steve at GrokTALK.com, and we would be happy to set you up. You can either call us or you can come here and hang out with the Eye of Sauron, so that your constituents can count your nose hairs or
no, the camera is not that
or
good.
whatever. So,
it is not a high-def camera.
yeah, but you can zoom in and get close. It's pretty close now.
Not close enough for that.
Yeah, this was I had one of these. I was going to go like that.
Don't do that.
I put it above the lens, don't worry. Up high enough so that it doesn't get sticky goo on.
But the lens the eye actually goes up on this plastic.
Yes, I see that, but it's not gonna. Where's it gonna do? Point at the ceiling?
It could.
Are we gonna get Manute Bowl down here? He's like 7'8". He's gonna sit in a chair, and you're gonna have to have an eye staring at him way up there.
There. In front of you.
Oh, you put baby. We should put eyelashes on that thing, just right across the top.
Steve's making fun of me.
No, I'm making fun of the eye.
Well, I brought the eye.
Oh, just because you brought it doesn't mean I'm making fun of you. 4 minutes and we'll start the actual program, which may not be this much fun. I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe.
When did you say Steve was coming? Said he might come early?
He may.
Okay. That's fine.
Now, what I have to do is I'm going to try something here. See, I want side by side. Oh, do I have to? Oh. It went blank. Oh, no, there we go.
Are we announcing our new writers?
We will at the top of the show.
Okie dokie.
We have new people.
We did. We recruited.
And I think most of you folks will know some of these, both of the names.
They've all been guests on our show.
Yes, indeed. And I think it'll be a whole lot of fun.
They've been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Who remembers that? Huh? That you remember? Kodan Armada.
Kodan Armada. Boy, that really is a stretch. Holy cow.
Go ahead and email us if you know what that is, or send us a message.
Yeah, to Steve at GrokTALK.com.
Don't send it to Skip. What's wrong with you people? That movie's like 400 years old.
Holy cow.
Well, it's from the 80s, right?
I don't remember how far back.
You can look it up. We have the internet at our disposal.
After you.
Oh, thanks.
As you
How
can
much
tell,
time do I have? Because I have to start a show.
but 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's okay. Not to worry. So I'm actually going to push this over here. And take a quick look over there. To the chair. Yep, that probably be... Nope. That's probably where he will be. Yeah.
Last Starfighter was 1984.
That just go. That actually was a fun movie to watch.
It was fun.
And they, for its time, they had some pretty good special effects.
Wasn't bad. It was all part of that. Holy crap! Star Wars is making millions and millions of dollars. Let's make a space movie. Everybody made space movies.
Well, I'll tell you the scene where the Starfighter does that inverted loop-de-loop and spinning around the whole bit and takes out everything in nearby space all at once at the same time. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was neat. The entire concept of, because video games were just becoming hugely popular.
Yep.
And so you had console video games everywhere. And to use those to recruit starfighters, was kind of a neat idea.
Well,
because it appealed to all the video game players who were thinking that while they were playing the game.
Yeah, and it goes to show you that the movies were ahead of reality because, as we have seen in both the Iraq, but especially the Afghan war, with the crew-served weapons on top of the MRAPs or the Humvees and stuff like that, instead of the guy having to stand up and basically proclaim to everybody,
shoot me,
shoot me first. They no longer had to do that. They had my youngest loved it. He just sat in there. It's like he's sitting there with a Nintendo controller. Yes, have a seat.
We are on the air, but
yes, live streaming.
Cameras.
I'm recording.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bathrooms that way, yeah.
But that movie said, look, we'll train starfighters by putting out these cool-looking video games. Now all the kids who've been playing video games have joined the Army, joined the Air Force. They're either driving UAVs or, like the youngest, he was using it to fire 40mm grenade launchers or 50 caliber machine guns or other stuff. He's sitting inside, nice and safe, sitting here going, I just have to watch the screens. And he said, oh, Dad, it was so cool. I could really go, really zoom in on people. I could switch to thermal sights. I could switch to this and this and this. And I could make it spin. And, I mean, he thought it was great. And then I remember reading several
articles. You're going to remember in 10 seconds. We'll be right back.
GrokTV.